Hello there, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. And perhaps you've seen things have been very interesting at the Senzo Mayor trial. We might as well just talk about it. If you haven't heard, let me tell you about it. So today in court, a docket came out wherein Kelly Khumalo, her mother, her sister, and other people were charged with murder and defeating the end of justice. Child. Okay, first, where does this docket come from? Guys, no, you know what? If our judiciary is captured, that is a problem. We cannot say we live in a democratic country, yet our judiciary is captured, because the MPA is quite an important pillar. So we can't have an MPA as one institution having two dockets, two separate dockets for one matter, when one matter proceeds and the other doesn't. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll have you know that I am a law graduate myself, but I am not a legal expert. I'm no legal expert, but something is in the water. With this one, there is no way. First things first. The person who went and cleaned the scene has not been arrested. How do you tamper with evidence and just walk scot-free? Oh my God. The state failed not only Senzo Mayor's family, but I feel like the state failed all of us, because each and every member of the state or agent of the state was very incompetent. There is this I can't pronounce that name. There's that man who's now deceased, and apparently, from what it seems, he did a horrible job. There is the forensic Musia. Horrible. You don't act like that. At least if you're trying to keep your job. These people, they're acting as though, they're doing somebody a favor. Somebody was being done a favor. Guys, if the NPA, the police, and the entire investigating team is like effed up, then what the hell? What hope do we have for even justice to prevail? So as it seems, from where I stand, the NPA is very much captured by criminal syndicates. The MPA, something is in the water. I can feel it. Don't come for me. I'm just, So Kelly Khumalo, her mom, her sister, and others have been named and charged in this new docket. So now we have two dockets for one matter. One docket is proceeding. There's a trial for one where there's 5 accused who somehow rocked up like mushrooms. So, and the other one with Kelly Khumalo and the other culprits, completely ignored, and unbeknownst to the presiding officer, unbeknownst to everyone, but apparently advocate. What's going on? I need someone from the NPA to at least come forward and explain, no, maybe there was a problem with the printer, something. So, I feel like we've been made such fools in this country. They can literally come say anything and this is sharp. There's inconsistencies with the dates. Advocate had the problem with the jurisdiction. Okay, with that one, thanks to him also and his also court defendants for fighting, and sometimes Advocate Defo seeming like he has, theatrics. Sometimes it seems like we are actor, who say theater, not to give labor, though, theater, Johannesburg theater, state theater, he wants to be the star of the show, ignoring court decorum, all these other things, and just using language that is very questionable for a legal practitioner, at least of his caliber. But then, now that we see it, I personally think that he was fighting for a good cause. His method of fighting could have been a bit better for his own reputation and whatever, but he fought a good fight together with Advocate Mhlolo. By the way, we got our legal degrees from the same institution. What? Don't. We have enough ongoing. Please come for us. As I was still saying, they actually fought a good fight, because had they let go, this massive exposure probably would not have came out, because there's so much corruption. Who knows? What if the trial within a trial would have never happened because they were saying, hey, Tifa, bring a formal application. Tifa probably knew ukuthi yazini angikhiphe manje because laba sabotage, sabotage. There is no way they'll be in my will, they'll disturb me. Yazini kutlaba let me do it now. I don't care. Just was like, hey, don't tell me how to run my court. Tiff was like, I don't think so. I'm gonna do this. Poor Ralph. I honestly don't know how Kelly is planning on getting out of this one. So we are here as spectators and observers of this murder trial. We want to see what happens, and I personally feel like the state, the NPA, and everyone else who hold those very powerful and influential positions must, explain. Okay, how did it come about? All this confusion, this little confusion. How did it come about that, from the crime scene was cleaned? They took, they drove a dead person to the hospital apparently. This person left the scene did not take notes, did not ask questions, did not do his job basically. This forensic officer and became a paramedic. He became a para. There's a teachable moment in everything. For me, in this entire story, the teachable moment is, had Senzo been where he needed to be in that time. I know when you are supposed to die, you will die. Given when it is your day, God will not be asking for your permission, and God will just take you. But sometimes we die prematurely. We die prematurely because of our actions. Had Senzo went home to his family, if he had problems at home, wherever, I don't know, perhaps, I don't know. But we should not ignore the fact that there was drama there also. So I don't know where the drama came from. No one deserves to be murdered. I mean, come on. No one deserves to be murdered. But let us also be careful. May our steps be ordered by the Lord. Do you know what I mean? May God guide us. May God lead. Him, God first, and then we follow. May we never put the cart before the horse. The second teachable moment is, if you are in trouble, try not to avoid punishment, because the truth has a way of coming out, and sometimes your money is not enough for the truth. You can buy me, buy the next person, but sometimes you just can't buy AfriForum. You just can't. They can't buy. When you think I've bought, AfriForum is like, man, something is in the water. Someone was bought. Let us find out. So, second teachable moment. When you are in trouble, before you buy your way out, try and maybe see, are you not wasting money? Is it not pointless? Shouldn't you just go and face the music once, rather than risking facing AfriForum when it comes for you? When it comes. If you get it, good for you. If you don't get it, forget about it. If she ends up in prison, what happens to the little babas? But I guess, guys, we'll have to let the law decide. And I hope the law doesn't decide nonsense. That is all from me, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Please do subscribe to my channel, and if you want to get my content as soon as it drops, do make sure that you hit the notification bell so you'll get a ding. And do like this video, share it wherever, with whomever, however. I'm out of here. Thanks for tuning in today. Thank you. Bye.